Hi everyone, and thank you all for joining me out here today. Today I will be playing another iteration of MTG Maverick. I've decided to rerun the deck that I was running last week as well, but just making a few changes. So I'm taking out one Mother of Runes. I think three was maybe a bit too much. And like I said before, Ravenup, Excavator, and Quasali Pride Mage haven't really been that good. So instead, I've decided to take in another prismatic ending. So this usually gets rid of the same amount of things that Quasali Pride Mage gets rid of. I'm trying out one Jitte. I'm not running the Stoneforge Mystic package this time because it felt, I don't know, it didn't feel that good in my last league. And then I'm also running an additional Talia against all the fast combo decks that I've seen lately. And so yeah, like I said, so these three cards go out. Another Talia we need. And the sideboard is pretty much still the same. So 2 Deafening Silence, 4 Leyline of the Void, 4 Thoughtseize, Choke, Force of Vigor, 2 Abrupt Decay, and 1 Gadocteek. So hopefully this is going to be a bit of a better run tonight, but I guess we're going to find out. Um, this hand doesn't have a lot of action, but I think it's alright because we have a turn 1 play and turn 2 play and we can Wasteland, so I think we just have to try it out and see how it goes. Talia is an okay pickup. They flip Delver. They decided not to shuffle with Ponder. So let's just play out Italia. Then we can wasteland them, maybe. Hi Mr. Lee. I don't think that I think it's 50-50. I've played quite a lot against Delver, and yeah, usually it's alright. Although this Delver variant seems to be splashing white. So, interesting. I haven't seen this version yet. The Archon one. So my opponent is dazing me. I would like to pay. Okay, well that resolved at least. Oh, really? I haven't actually looked at the challenge deck list lately. Yeah, we can wasteland our opponent, and then we can play out a noble hierarch, or maybe I want to play out yeah, I want to play out the noble hierarch first. We just need to make sure that we don't die to this Delver, but by the way, I watch your content on YouTube, but I haven't seen you upload in a while. Do you still play Legacy? Oh, this is a really good pickup here. I think we actually wanna. I mean, we can wait until we see what they play, but we definitely wanna swords them. You have 15 videos queued up? Oh man. Looking forward to it though. I know you play Cloudpost, and yeah, I've been watching your videos a lot. I think, do I want to plow them here? Because, I mean, they can counter it, but they would have to pay for it. But if I give them another draw step, they can draw into another counter spell. So maybe it's probably safer to plow here. You like plowing. Nice, that resolved, alright. Are they gonna play out one of those really big flyers? The flying dragon? It feels like it. It feels like it. Yeah. Yeah, fuck. Fuck me, man. Maybe I should have kept it for that. I mean, this card has made Delver a lot better against the deck that I'm playing, so I suppose now we just have to try and raise them. I mean, I can get Hex Drinker up to 3. But yeah, not looking good. I think they might be just a little bit quicker. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Oh shit! Why did I attack there? Oh man, that was such a misplay. Yeah, that was my bad. I forgot. I thought they already attacked with the dragon. It's been a long day. Yeah, we're dead next turn anyway, and we can't kill them. Oh, that's a good draw. Need to make sure that this resolves. That did resolve. Alright, that's really good actually. I don't want to go down a tree. So, yeah, power up. Can get it to 5, can get it to 8 next turn. I'm not sure what kind of like bolt spells they're playing in this variant with that splashing for white. Oh, True Name is pretty big. We need to draw a Plague Engineer. Um, oh yeah, you're right. But I can't block with Questing Beast though. So they could still attack me for 3 next turn. But I could like if I yeah, you're right, but like I couldn't block with it. So I'm more worried about them killing me before I can kill them. Yeah, I can attack for 6 here because I can level this up. Maybe I'll do that. I'll attack for 7. And then next turn we can also attack with Questing Beast. No, you can't block because they have protection from me. So this is pretty much unblockable. But if we get another turn, yeah, it's not gonna do it. Like I really need a Plague Engineer. Yeah, they can't block me either because this is protection from everything. But I could attack with Questing Beast and Hex Drinker next turn. If I get another turn, I don't know. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. Um, so Plague Engineer is interesting, but we're still gonna die to this flying creature. So that's just gonna do it. Yeah, I did misplay there with the Dahlia, but you know, in hindsight, they would have got me. So I like choke. We don't play Maze of it, but it's been quite interesting lately. I think, especially considering all the big creatures that are around. Collector Oof can go out for sure. I think these can go in as well. I want Sylvan Library. Alright, yeah man, good luck. Good luck with work. So this hand isn't great, but it's got a turn 1 mom and some wastelands to follow up, so I think we can keep. This forces them to plow or bolt a mom. So they force this, which is good for us. Wasteland is fine. We can just play birds and wasteland them back or play choke. Ragavan is pretty good, but we can abrupt decade and we can also wasteland them, so I'm not too scared here. This says it deals combat damage to a player, yeah. So opponent had nothing to follow it up with, which is interesting. I think here I'm happy to play out the Jitte and probably another birds. I would really like a noble hierarch here so I can give exalted to one of the birds. Knight isn't bad either. Yeah, I think I'll just play out the knight over the choke. I think they'll have to force this if they have one. They're gonna brainstorm, probably to find a force. So they did find it, but this means that we can wasteland them. Plague Engineer isn't bad, so we only know about Delver at this point, so I just want to name Human. Or Rogue maybe? Maybe Rogue is better actually. Yeah, I'm less scared of a Delver. And I'm more scared of True Nemesis. Alright. So we got there in the end. I don't think I want to change anything. So this hand is interesting. I mean, we can remove their turn 1 play with Prismatic Ending, but I'm worried that they would wasteland me back. And if they do, then we don't really have a lot else, and maybe they have a Ragavan. So yeah, maybe this hand, because the mana is too sketchy, can't keep this. This hand isn't much better, but it allows us to Abrupt Decay and play Script Ranger. So I'll put back the Scrubland. And yeah, hopefully we don't get turn 1 Ragavant, but... Alright, so nothing on turn 1 from our opponent, which is really good. Talia isn't a bad pickup. I'll just lead on a fetch land and pass it back to them. So they're gonna fetch in my end step, which is usually not really what you want to do. Sorry, Brainstorm. Oh, and they're also pondering in their turn, which makes me think that they don't have... Yeah, they don't have the cards in their hand that they want. They chose not to shuffle their library, which is interesting. I think I will fetch a basic swamp here. And pay 1 life to play Talia. They're gonna waste me, which is more than fine. Delver of Secrets is fine too. Hi, Bella. So here I think I want to leave Script Ranger up. If they waste on me, this is actually interesting because I can return it to a hand with Script Ranger. So they will have to force this, or... Yeah. Okay, so they will daze this. Which is, yeah. It's alright. Mm, just gonna keep attacking them. Maybe I should have left Dahlia back to block the Ragavan, but Not sure. They can play Triad Arbor, which I don't mind. It's not the worst. And we get to draw a Wasteland, which is good. We can play a Scavenging Ooze and attack them for 2. Just keep the clock going. They want to dash the Ragavan again. I'm happy to block it with Scavenging Ooze. So we're not drawing any land here. I will attack with the Scavenging Ooze. And I will the Script Ranger. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, maybe I should have attacked with the Talia for that reason. So they found a knight off the top, but they can't play it. No, they're just gonna bolt me, okay? Or the bolt the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, we're pretty dead. We only drew lands, or sorry, we only drew non-lands, and they had 2 wastelands. Yeah, I'm not sure how I could have played that any better, but yeah, no. Yes, so you would like to play first? This hand is interesting, but it doesn't have any green source, so I think I need to mulligan this. This hand isn't much better, but at least we can play a 1-drop and just hope for the best. Alright. Opponent seems to be playing some burn deck. I actually put a Dirt Knight to the bottom and I still drew one. That's interesting. Yeah, if they bolt this bird, that wouldn't be great. In Ragavan, sure. Exile the Bayou off the top, which is fine, I guess. Delver again. Alright. That's not a bad draw, but I think here I just need to dig and hope to find something. I can dash again with Ragavan, but you know, it's what can you do? The revealed Triad Arbor of Ragavan. Still no lands. I can't really pay for these either, or else I'll die. So maybe I just want to keep the endurance and shuffle away my own, just to shuffle my library. And then I can still swords the Ragavan or the Delver of Secrets. I forgot which card I put on the top of my library, but I think I'd rather, yeah, maybe I should just shuffle, just to be sure. And now I think I'd rather get rid of the Delver, because this we can still block. And we just have to pray that they don't find anything good of Ragavan. So they did find a prismatic ending. Interesting. I think I just tried to shuffle this card away, and again it ended up on top. previously I put a Knight of the Reliquary on the bottom and I drew it as first card, so I don't know what's going on here. There's Talia. Like I said, I thought we shuffled it away, but apparently not. I'll pay 4 for the land. Just hope this Talia can do something. They found Dragon's Rage Chancellor? Chandler? We found the swords, but we can't really cast it unless we want to go down to 2. I would like to draw that swords next turn though, so Forked Bolt is pretty rough. Yeah, this is just GG. So Abrupt Decay can come in and 1 choke, and then the Vector Oof is pretty bad. Oh, and these Sylvan libraries are pretty bad. Yes, we would like to play first. I mean, this hand is alright, to be honest. We got a birds to produce colored mana. I think we do have to fetch for a basic. Maybe we don't, because if they decide to wasteland us, they're very far behind, and we still have the birds in play. And then we can also cast Crypt Ranger. Yeah, maybe we'll just go for a Savannah. Bit risky, but higher upside. Unless they force this, of course, which would be funny. So they're gonna cast Ragavan, which is not the end of the world. Let's see, this is a monkey pirate. Cradle is not bad. If I tap for 2, play Script Ranger, return this forest to hand, untap birds, play Gaia's, we have another 3 mana. I mean, if this gets dazed, it's pretty bad, but we can still wasteland them, so... I mean, just gotta go with the higher upside play here, I think. We do get to waste them though. And they'll get a hit of the Ragavan, which is, yeah, it's pretty bad, but it's not much can do there. I don't know why they were playing their land first, because they can attack with the Ragavan. Unless they're gonna bolt a bird or something, I don't know. But you can also do that after combat, so... I've got a feeling they're gonna bolt it. Yeah, there you go. Alright. I don't actually know what card I refilled. Oh, I refilled a Windswept Heath. Forest is a start, I guess. So they can play the Noble Hierarch if they want. I'm glad they took it off the top. It's not a card I want to draw. Just need a land. I mean, Bayou doesn't even do anything here. Guess we'll play it. It's been pretty rough, to be honest. If we draw another land, we can play Plague on human and kill them pretty nicely, but I don't think, I don't know. Well, that's a start. So we can at least gain 1 life. And block the Ragavan. I mean, it's something. I think they found a daze or something. Oh, they didn't. Okay. Um, Submerge is rough. Yeah, lost twice to Delver. I think Delver used to be better as a matchup, but since they've got all these new cards from Modern Horizons, yeah, it's felt way more difficult lately. And we're back. Mm, sounds okay. I think I'll keep it. It's got loads of interaction and mana acceleration as well in case you want to. I think I'm supposed to plow this now before they can get value out of it. Could be Cloud Post or yeah, anything really. Ah, it lands. All right. Um, think we want to get a Birds of Paradise here. Ursa Saga. All right. Pretty good. We can wasteland that next turn. Oh, well, they've played Life from the Loam, so might not be the best thing to do now. Let's draw a card. All these cards seem really bad all of a sudden. So they can make a token of this. Let's just play out the Knight. Think we still need to waste them here. Or, let's see. So they can make a token this turn, a token in their next turn. No, it doesn't matter. It just, the difference is one token. Because the level up resolves after they draw, so they must have put back Loam in their... Oh no. So they will put back Loam in their hand, then this goes to the graveyard. And then they can get it back, so it slows them down a little bit. Not a whole lot. Definitely buys us some time, I think. Because I might be able to kill the constructs with a Plague Engineer. And once I get this into play, and they have their 1/1 constructs, they all die to it, so... yeah. Alright, so they dredged back Life from the Loam. Alright, so this is good. Like I said, we can now on our turn play Plague Engineer. Um, and yeah, they'll never get a construct again as long as Plague Engineer is in play. So let's create black, green, green. So this is pretty good here. The question is, do I want to attack or do I want to cycle this? And I think I actually rather just start clocking them. They're gonna tap this, which is fine. So they do have a dark depth there, which is scary. Although we can block with the Birds of Paradise. I think in order to do this, I want to cycle away a forest and find a Gaia's Cradle. So we can keep a Plains up and a Birds for Swords to Plowshares. Equip this. And now we just alright, nice. So against Life from the Loam, I think, or against lands, I think ley lines are okay. Force of Vigor is good. Abrupt Decay is good. Prismatic Ending is good against Mox Diamond and Exploration. Let's say I want these 7 cards for now, then we can decide later what to cut. So definitely the Talias. Collector Roof is still interesting against Mox Diamond. Mother of Runes can be okay against Punishing Fire. Knight of the Reliquary is good. I mean, Plague Engineer was really good there. If you name constructs with it, can work really well against them. I don't think we need Script Ranger. Yeah, maybe Collector Oof on the draw. Not the best. I think I can cut a... Knight is just really good against them. I mean, I can also cut some amount of Swords to Plowshares. Although Maybe just one. I don't think this is how you board against lands, but you know they're playing all these new cards now, so let's find out, I guess. Our opponent has disconnected. That could actually take a while before they get back. I'm not sure how long it takes before you automatically win the game. Yeah, I might have to wait for a bit here. Unfortunately. Ah, they're back. Alright. I mean, this hand is good, but it's not good against lands, and that's yeah, that's mostly what I want actually. So I think we'll mulligan once. This hand's pretty terrible too. I honestly don't know how often you're supposed to mulligan with Maverick, but I feel like I'm getting pretty bad hands throughout, so yeah, I can't keep this either. I mean, it's got a ley line, but it's got no other play. It's better than going to 4, I guess. I don't need Modder. I could have boarded out Modder as well, actually. And just put the ley line in play. Hopefully that does it. I don't know. Maybe we can draw a fetch land. Just green's unseen, it's alright, so we can find a Dryad Arbor here. Just hope we don't get wastelanded or anything. Oh, it seems like they're gonna make a quick 2020 token. Although if they port me now, they won't get to do it. Okay, so they don't port me, which is a pretty bad sign. I should have had white, but I don't. Just hope they don't have it, I guess. Might as well attack here. Not that it really matters, but So if they attack, interestingly enough, I didn't notice this, but we're at 22 life. So if they attack us, we go down to 2 life, and we still have outs. I shouldn't have attacked with the Dryad Arbor though, that was stupid. But like, cause they'll attack us for 20, we'll go down to 2. We get to see 3 cards of Sylvan Library, and then we can plow their Merit Lage. So this game is far from over right now. I forgot that we gained 2 life through the Grove. We just have to hit a fetch land and then we're all good. Yeah, that's fine. They can port that. I don't care. I mean, obviously we don't draw a land because this deck is just, yeah, not good. It's embarrassing. All right. I mean, we had 3 draws to find the land and just didn't find it. Oh, let me actually change these Mother of Runes though. Maybe Collector Ooze is better, maybe Script Range is better. Yeah, for sure. So yes, we would like to play first. I mean, hand doesn't really do much. That's mulligan. I mean, this we can keep because we can abrupt decay something and we can plow their token. So it's not the end of the world. And maybe we can abrupt decay a exploration. That would be good. Keep. Punishing Fire is pretty good. Since they didn't lead on a exploration, I'm really inclined to take away their Mox Diamond here. Yeah, that was a good one. Really makes me wonder what they have in their hands though, because they're not playing any lands. Also only drawing lands here. Really like to draw a knight or a questing beast or a hex drinker, some threat, you know. So they've got dark depths, but they can't make it. Not yet. Um, hex drinker is nice. So they can kill it with blast zone. But not this turn. I mean, let's just pass the turn here and keep swords up. I know they can't make the token, but alright, so now they can make the token and they can also blow up the blast zone. So I'm not sure which one they're gonna do first. Um, Wasteland isn't a bad pickup, so let's see. 3. We cannot get this to a 6/6 in this turn cycle. So might as well attack first. So they didn't make the token, they didn't blow up blast zones. Really makes me wonder what they're trying to do. So they're gonna wasteland me. I should have leveled up the Hex Drinker, by the way. I was just a bit too confused about what was going on. So in response, we are, so if we go after their Dark Depths, they're just gonna make a token and it's not gonna do anything. So what we have to do is we have to go after their Yavimaya, after this one. Because we're gonna plow the Dark Depths anyway. But this means they don't have any colored mana on their turn. And they basically have nothing after this, so. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position right now, I think. We'll get this up to 6/6 with protection from everything. Oh, and we also found Jitte. So now I do wish we had leveled it up last turn, but so it needs 5. How much do we have? We have 6. Yeah, I should have totally leveled this up last turn, but it's alright. We'll get there one way or the other. And so I think at this point it's more, yeah, it's definitely more important to give this protection first from everything. Although that's not necessarily true because they don't play any. they don't play any sorceries or something that can get rid of this. So actually, let me play Jitai. Yeah, very smooth. We played twice against Delver before this, so and lost. So it's nice to play against a deck that feels at least like there's some some chance of winning. Another swords isn't bad in case they make another token. Oh, I didn't know that when you level up a Hex Drinker, when you level it up 8 times, that you cannot get the JIT on it anymore. That's really interesting. That is interesting. So I should have given this some opponent hasn't seen that interaction before either. So now we can get a questing beast. And then we can attach JIT to it. Yeah, we got the GGs from the opponents, so first win of the night. Lost twice to Delver. Although got pretty unlucky against Delver, some pretty bad hands. And Lens is an okay matchup, I think. Um, we got quite a bit of interaction against them, and Knight of the Reliquary is just really good against Lens, and you know, having permanent removal for exploration or Mox Diamond is always good. Um, this hand is interesting. It's either really bad or really good, depending on what we're playing against. We can Green Sun it for a Dryad Arbor on turn 1, and we have Endurance for backup if there may be a graveyard deck, so gotta try it, but I don't know what they're playing, so. Hmm. Thoughtseize is interesting. Could be Doomsday, could be Blue-Black Shadow. Talia isn't a bad pickup. If they're Doomsday, this will be pretty good against them. Um, I mean, for now I can just fetch basics. Not sure if it's needed. Like I said, they might be on Shadow or something. They might want to force this. Or they don't. Volcanic Island is interesting. I think I just want to leave Endurance up. I'll just attack them for 2 this turn. My opponent isn't really doing anything, so I have no idea what they're playing or what they're trying to do. Let's just name human. I don't know. Doesn't seem to matter. Preordain. We can flash in Endurance and then they're dead, so do need to fetch for this. I think they are on show and tell. Or on Doomsday, but I don't think Doomsday is playing green these days. I'm not sure if they do. Just look up at a stock list. It might also be some sort of storm deck. I don't know. Let's just put in the Deafening Silence, Thoughtseize, Garoctique. Maybe Choke? Probably. Then we can take out Plague Engineer, Talia. No, Talia's really good. Mom, Swords to Plowshares. But these for sure. And the rest is okay, I think. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let's just try it like that. They're on Storm? Okay. This hand, I mean, we've got turn 1 interaction. But if they've got Veil, then this hand becomes worse. We can find a Garoctique a few turns later, so yeah, let's just try it. It's not the best, but... Okay, so they can't Veil us, so we do get to Thoughtseize them. Another land isn't the greatest. Okay. So here, I think I'm supposed to take the tutor, right? I think it's a tutor. Because this is all mana, but this is the only card that finds them something. Might be wrong though. I'm gonna go for the tutor. Not sure if it was the right pick, but they brainstormed. Oh, they're thought seizing me back. Okay. I think they're gonna take Green Sun CNET. Yep. Alright. I'm only drawing lands though, so that's not ideal. I think they've probably kept these cards in hand, but not sure. Oh, green Sunset is perfect. So we're just gonna go for a Geroktik here. Yeah. So now they need to find an answer to Geroktik first. Again, another land. It's not the greatest. So they're playing Abrupt Decay on my Knight of the Reliquary. That's interesting. I thought they would want to kill the Garoktik, but maybe they don't care. Again, another land is pretty rough. I'll fetch a Dryad Arbor just to get some extra damage. Oh, Thoughtseize is an excellent pickup. Although if they've got, if they've got Veil, they've got Veil, let's be honest. So at this point, I don't think it matters what I take because they've only got mana acceleration. So I might just take the spell that produces the most mana, which is Cabal Ritual. Dismiss this first. Or maybe, no, LED was probably better because if they find Echo of Eons, they can play that from their graveyard. But they can also hardcast Echo of Eons. Oh no, they can't actually cast it at all because we've got Garoktik, so forgot about that. Another Thoughtseize is interesting. Another Cabal Ritual, okay. Knight doesn't do a whole lot, but I don't see a reason not to play this. You would have taken LED? Yeah, I think you're right. Although I might be mistaken. I thought the LED is for Echo of Eons, and right now they can't cast the Echo of Eons, so. But yeah. We're gonna find out this term if I should have taken LED. Infernal Tutor, but they can't cast anything. I mean, we've got Garoktik. I'm not sure what they could find. What? What are they doing? Oh shit. Um, okay. I see. Oh wait, I need to... Hmm. I cannot bounce any of these. I can bounce one of these. Um, and I have a scavenging ooze, which doesn't do a whole lot. They found another one of those. Okay, interesting. Um, um, I can grow the knight to a 6/6. It's a way, wasteland myself. Yeah, so I won't block there. Then I'll return Geroktik. I will sacrifice this token. I'll find an horizon canopy. Pretty dead at this point, but you know, if you don't try. Wrong card. Let's take the Dryad Arbor. I think I'll go get a Script Ranger. So we need to return this one to hand for sure. Ah, that's actually a bad idea because then they get to replay it. I think that's what I shouldn't have done last turn, but did anyway. But I'm not sure if it would have mattered too much. I mean, I can get a flying creature, so yeah, I should just get Script Ranger and hope to kill them that way. I messed up. I should have played this before I played Galactic. And then maybe I could have killed them with Script, but it wasn't a guarantee, and I also shouldn't have bounced their Storm creature to hand because then I could have replayed it, so yeah. Pretty rough. Yeah, I punted. Yeah. I punted on two fronts. First the Caracas and then the um Galactic. I mean, this hand is nice and fair, but it doesn't do much against them. This is better, yeah, for sure. I'll keep this and I will put back the... I think all these cards can have some purpose. Prismatic Ending for their Lotus Petals, Jitte to kill them faster. So maybe I can fetch a Scrubland. So here I do have to take the LED, right? Or do I take the Ooze? I think it might be the Ooze. Because that's their payoff spell. And if we get this away, then I have to look for a new one. I mean, if I take LED, that can still go off at some point, but yeah, if I don't take Ooze, they will just cast this and kill me. So I don't know. Let's see. I would also like to find a Deafening Silence. That would be nice. So they didn't shuffle their library, which is scary. Probably dead here, apparently. So they're gonna cast the Ooze. Or no, they're just gonna kill me with tendrils. Yep. All right. GG. 1-3 now, pretty rough. Lost the first two matches against Blue Red Delver with the new cards, the Flying Dragon and what's his name, Ragavan. One against one against Lance. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I've been playing Maverick for a while and I haven't really been putting up great results with it. But I think that it's gotten worse since the release of Modern Horizons 2. So some of the cards that are good for Maverick, like for instance Endurance or Prismatic Ending, they're actually better for, blue mid-range decks. So I think Maverick has been just struggling a lot, and every time a new card gets printed that could potentially be good in Maverick, you you see some other deck just making better use of it. Um, so yeah, I've been playing Maverick for I think 6 months now, and I feel like this is probably, yeah, the worst it's been in that period. But it is fun to play, and but just not competitively maybe. This hand is interesting. 5 lands, 2 1-drops. I think I have to mulligan it. This isn't much better, but we'll keep. Put one of the Scorpions back. Just play out the noble here. Um, Interesting. Not sure what they're playing. Just play out Italia. Jeskai? Prismatic ending. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Um, so I can get a 1-drop or a 2-drop, or I'll just play out Knight. Probably for the best. Wasteland seems pretty good here against Ursa Saga. And the question then is, do I want to attack or do I want to find something with knight? Just waste them first. Let's just attack him and then maybe I can play Script Ranger and untap my knight that way. Oh, they're gonna force this? Okay, sure. They're playing Standstill. Gonna Prismatic Ending this, sure. That's pretty rough to be honest. Another green Sunseed is good, but we can only find a 2-drop. I think I want to find a Hex Drinker and then we can level it up to 3. No, we can level it up to 2. I cut out the Remnant Excavator. It didn't feel good anymore after after Modern Horizons 2, but maybe I'm wrong. Can play out the Ooze, but it doesn't do much on this board, so let's just attack first, see what happens. We can get this up to 6 this turn. Yeah, that's faster. That's, I mean, it doesn't speed up our clock by playing Ooze, so. Alright, let's get this up to, yeah, to 8. And we can also draw a card of. Alright, so they are on Jeskai Standstill. So Thoughtseize seem good. Geroktik seems good. Choke seems okay. I'm a bit worried about back to basics. I think the Jedi can go out. One Plague Engineer for sure. Maybe the Ooze isn't great. Collector Oof. Two swords. Or maybe just cut all the swords and bring in the Abrupt Decays. In case they play Mentor or something. This is more efficient, but this can also kill other permanents. Yeah, let's Let's try it like this. Um, you know what? Let's try this because it's got a turn 1 mom and a Dryad Arbor. In case they play Standstill, we can attack them. And we can also play Talia and Tatsi, so why not? Um, I think I want to lead on mom. Like if they want to Standstill next turn, at least we have a creature in play. They're gonna Swords this, so then we get to play Talia. Seems good. I won the Savannah. Although maybe I shouldn't be playing so much into back to basics. But they're just gonna. Yeah, I think I want to Thoughtseize now because if they do play back to basics and I tap out for Talia, then I'm just dead. So let's try this out. Brainstorm is better here because they have a fetch in their hand. So they didn't play back to basics, which is good for us. I'll fetch planes here. And I'll pass it. Or should I? I mean, let's just attack. 1 point of damage might matter. They're gonna flash in a shark. All right. Wasn't thinking about that. Knight is interesting. I cannot endurance here in response, unfortunately. Because I don't have a green card to pitch. Um, let's just attack for 2 and then we can prismatic ending their token. Um, I think I'll get rid of their Narsets. So they forced this apparently. Okay. Sure. Thoughtseize. Might as well try. See what we can find out. So they're gonna brainstorm again. Yeah, this game is over. We're not gonna draw out of this. At least I know a bit better what they're playing now, so... Plague Engineer seems bad, like, it does kill... does kill humans, but, you know, it's not worth it for a Snapcaster Mage. Either Collector Oof or Jitte can come in. Oof stops their Retrofitter Foundry, but we also have permanent removal spells for that, so maybe I just like playing on Jitte. Just need to remove this. I don't know how to get rid of this fucking spam. Oh, there you go. For some reason I can't get rid of this, whatever. Sure, we'll keep. Get a scrubland. Dot sees them. It's an interesting one. They don't have any blue source, so I think I'm happy to take their Swords to Plowshares. It's annoying. I don't know why it wants. Oh, there you go. So they drew a fetch land, they pondered, they chose not to shuffle. If they play Standstill, I can play Script Ranger in response. I think that's better than playing out the T, because then next turn we get to play Forest again in case we need to. Yeah, so now we get to play Script Ranger. And we can clock them. Really like to find a wasteland, but I don't know. I think I need to kill their retrofit or foundry. Unfortunately. Um, Alright. I should have green sun seen it before Dahlia, of course. Big bunt. Yeah, we're dead. Alright. Could have played that way better that last round, but the deck is not looking very good at the moment. It loses a lot to Delver, Storm. Like I said, I could have played that last match a lot better, but yeah, definitely not in a good position right now. Um, Looking forward to trying out some new decks in Legacy, but I'll do that on another night. So have a good night, everyone.